Hello, guys and girls. It's my first ever build and also YouTube video, so any constructive criticism would be helpful. Got a minion necro today, so I've seen a lot of people struggling. I've just cleared my season journey fully with this build today, and I got from my mythic cache the underground, which has got an unfortunate transfigure on it, but there we go. So this build is very capable in tier 12, it's just a bit slow. So I drop down to tier 11. When I'm on tier 12, I see a million rogues and barbs just constantly dying in hell tides. It's just really rough right now. So, I mean, there's nothing really to gain, it's just a slight bit of XP, but if it's so hard going and you keep dying, what's the point? The season journey parts are easily done, they're a bit long. The fights, I don't know, maybe a minute and a half. You got one phase of Dury or something like that, but you can do it either a touch video after with no audio, which is just like literally 10-15 seconds of tier 11 killing them for key farming, etc. So main differences with my twist on this build would be the more focus on defense, so it actually doesn't feel like it has to play. So I'm using Nagid Q, and I'm also using Igni Mop. And the way I'm getting around this is by having, well, dropping the rings. I've got another damaging aspect, which is doable because all it actually gives you is crit. You don't need the attack speed because you're already capped. So if you replace the crit, so gloves, amulet, both rings, and then weapon as well. If you can get the critical, it's you get quite a bit. So we've got, where are we now? So I got 55%. I've actually got a little bit more with a couple of other bits, but it's plenty. And then a huge amount of critical strike damage. So this build feels really nice to play. It's really comfortable, sort of one button for most of it. So we'll go through the Army of the Dead. So another difference is a lot of people sacrifice this, and it's such a meager damage game compared to the benefit of having like twice as many Reapers out. Actually do like fairly decent damage by themselves. They also have utility, which is the more important part. And another change that I make is I like to put one G8 chance for minions to fortify you, and this adds up really quickly. You also get this from one of your curses, so you get another 5% from the Grabify. Where is it now? There you go. So when minions are like, that's great, but on bosses and stuff that doesn't stack up, so it's useful to have it the other way around. But yeah, glyphs, get Dead Razor, Essence, Mage, Abyssal, and Darkness. As you can see, I haven't really focused on these that much, but I should show you when I show you the pit run that it's a real feature. So one other trick that people do, this is pit, like high pit pushers when they first start, is they do this board. So I can't claim credit for it. But again, that's in the build's guide to follow. So when you start off, just rush all the Paragon, well, all the glyph, like to your glyph nodes, and then to your, so you'd start like here, wither, across, get this, skip that, get these two, and across to here, and then here, down to here, and then you fill out as you go on. But to be honest, you can fill this board out pretty quickly, which is the point. So about 200 Paragon, you've got pretty much everything, including all your glyphs. Like, so everything after that, you just go for more damage, etc. So from here, I'd go on to like skeleton damage and stuff. It's pretty minor, really. And then you've got all these health nodes, etc. to take if you are much higher Paragon than I am, which you might well be if you've been playing around with Helltide Worms. I can't bring myself to do it, so there we go. So right, let's what else we got to do? Right, talismans. So I'm using Seal Diamond Mind, which I appreciate not every single person's going to have. Again, it dropped on the Warlock, but it is what it is. So the important part of these is for this build to function, you need a certain amount of skill ranks, 38 in Golem, which gives you 100%. Is it 38? Okay, 100% cast speed, which it's attack speed as well, and movement speed for your minions. So you don't need attack speed on your Paragon, your gear or anything, which is nice. It didn't work last season, but it does actually work now. So on your talismans, to get to that point, you need your ranks in darkness on your weapon, your minion on your undercrane, which they're both standard, so you'll definitely have those. Again, skeletal mage on that doesn't affect it or anything. You could have plus minion on your amulet as well instead of vulnerable. Or actually, I'd replace the imp personally. But you need +3 either minion or darkness on your amulets. Obviously, once you get to a point where you're a little bit over, you can obviously just play with the other, but as long as you've got that 38, that's what matters. And these are pretty easy to reroll. You just put them into their Roderick cube and then reroll set charm until you get +3, which is not it's not that tedious. Again, if you want to really push it, you can just keep rolling until they roll a GA on it for +4, or you get lucky and you drop one. So for mercenaries, using Rahia, it's just standard. I mean, the game's rough at the minute, so. And then using Alder, filled with anguish, and just when you become injured. To be honest, you could use it when you're in combat as well. Makes a little difference, really. So I'm just going to show you this Pit 100 run. I pushed this to 110, but I don't think it would go too much higher personally. But again, you can see for the speed yourself and see if it's your cup of tea. Very lazy, which is the point. So we're just resetting Army of Dead basically permanently, which is all we've really got to do. You can get hit by the odd thing. So your two talismans are giving 35% damage taken is redirected to your minions, who are virtually immortal from the tech from Army of the Dead. As you can see, we're not really doing anything, we're just sort of walking around. If you want to really play sweaty, you can pull them in. We've got good mobility as well, so I'm not having to think and talk. I can do this quite a bit faster. Do have to watch your resource a little bit, but like I said, it's pretty lazy, so we're just going around. You can take the odd hit, which is nice, and this is like tier 12, so I have been hit by the grasping hands in tier 10 Mephisto, and it didn't kill me. It's not much fun, but it didn't kill me. There's not many builds can say that. And what's actually nice about this mythic change is that you do actually have the underground, which lets you direct where your mages go. Which, I mean, it has other issues currently, but hopefully we'll get a patch over tomorrow or soon. But realistically, the only mythic you need is the above the screen, which is a 50-50 in the cube, so it's about as good odds as you're going to get, really. But as you can see, if you were to play a little bit more on it, you had a good run, you can quite easily get these to 3 minutes old, which is, again, it's pretty decent for tier 12, but it's not going to be an S tier broken build, but If you're none of those S tier broken builds will go around pressing one button. Apart from Bob with Numlock, but that's been godly for since the expansion. As you see, we do really quite respectable damage. So I'll leave you with a couple of boss kills to show you the damage, and any questions, just feel free to hit me up.